Hey guys, welcome back to another clip. So I'll be showing you guys today how to use the RSI strategy to trade forex. I hope you guys know about the trend lines and the resistance and support zones, which is something which I'm going to do a video on as time goes on. But on this video, I want to show you guys a very good RSI strategy which I'm using to trade forex. So I'll just look for a new chart. I'm trading on only 3 charts. That's Euro USD, Gold USD, and GBP AUD. That's the only chart I'm trading on. I'll come to any chart, like any chart. Let me just use this chart for this trade. Okay, I'll open a new chart window like this, and I'll just use my templates. I have different templates. You can always create a template for that. So this is simply template which I'm using for this trade. So I'll just show you guys what I'm doing. Now let's add the RSI to our chart, and I'll just do the settings at once because it's very important that you do it at the beginning of the chart. So I'll go to insert, I'll come to indicators, and I'll come to oscillators. I'll go down to relative strength index. That's the RSI. But now I've already done my settings for the RSI. You can see if you go to when you open the RSI, it will begin with the parameters. But if you go to the levels, you will see 0, 100, 90, 80. So you can always add the levels, right? Because that's what I did to my RSI. I added the levels. I added 30. No, we have 30 and 70, which is the original. Then I added 10, 20, 40. So you can always do that. You can always add the levels, or you can delete the levels. But to me, I prefer adding the levels. So I'll add 50. So as you can see, I've added all the levels. That's from 100 to 0. Now with that said, what was that already? Now with that said, we now have to arrange the lines. On the default, I think it will be like this, but for me, I got a line to be a normal straight line. With that said, you just press OK. Now you will see the RSI appearing below your chart. There's some few things we have to add on the RSI to get the best chart to use the RSI strategy. I'll have to add 4 lines on this chart. So I'll come to the line tool, which is the horizontal line. I'll click it and I'll add 4 lines. So now we have 4 lines on the chart. Now on this chart, I want to organize these 4 lines. So 2 of these lines will be at 40 and 80, and the remaining 2 will be at 60 and 20. So the red lines, they'll go for 60 and 20, then the blue lines will go for 40 and 80. I'll click on any line. Okay, I'll come to object list. I'll click at the lines. Okay, on this line, I'll choose 60. That's okay for me. And I'll choose 20. That's for the red lines. Now for the blue lines, I'll choose 80. I'll change it to blue. For the blue lines, I'll choose 80 and 40. I'll change it to blue. Yeah, and I'll put it 40 at the value. So this is how our chart is supposed to be like. This is the basic of the RSI strategy. Now, how does this strategy work? It's a very important strategy because when I'm doing my trend analysis, I always begin from the 1 day, or sometimes I'll go to the weekly. But it's better if I begin with the 1 day. Okay, like the 1 day. So the basic is that when the market is on an uptrend, right, you will find the RSI ranging from 40 to 80. That's the basic. And when the market is on a downtrend, you'll find the RSI ranging from 60 to 20. Hope it's very easy for you to understand, because I use the RSI strategy to determine the direction of my trend. Okay, as you can see in this chart, how can we know the direction of the trend? We come to the RSI. So as you can see, like, let's go to some past data, something like this. Okay, like this. Okay, now as you can see, as from this range, right, from this position, going down, we realize that it's a downtrend. Now, how do you realize that this is a downtrend? Because if you go to the RSI strategy, to the RSI, you will see that the trade, right, the lines in the RSI will be ranging from 60 to 20. I can do that in real-time data to determine the direction of my trend. You can see I'm using two EMAs, that's the 14 and the 8 EMAs. I did that on the last video, but you should just know what I'm doing on my charts. We have the two EMAs and we have the RSI. So for the RSI, I don't use the RSI to open my trades. I use the RSI to know the direction of the trend, to know if I'm on a downtrend or in an uptrend, so I can know how to place my trade. What's happening to this trade? As you can see, because we are on a downtrend, you find that the RSI is going down. Like it is ranging between 20 and 60. So as you can see, it started here at below 60 and it went down to this area. So you can see it's ranging between 60 and 20. Now if it's an uptrend, let's go. You can see now, as you can see, this is an uptrend, and like I told you guys before, for an uptrend, right, where the market is like creating higher highs and higher lows, you will find that on the RSI it will be ranging between 40 and 80. You see, between the line 40 and 80. So that's pretty much what I use to determine the direction of the trend. You see, I use the 4 hours to do that. You can use it on the 1 hour, but it's much preferable if you're using it on the daily 4 hours and the 1 hour, because the market can be a little bit shaky when it comes to the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes time frame, even though it's good for scalping and the rest. But it's a very, very good strategy to determine the direction of the trend, to know if you're on an uptrend or a downtrend. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.